My name's Justin, and it is starting to get cold here in Alaska. It's going to be 26 degrees Fahrenheit tonight, and I'm camped out on the beach of a beautiful lake. I'm going to make a simple survival tarp shelter, get a campfire going, cook some awesome food, try to catch some fish, and try to stay warm. As typical in a lot of places in Alaska, there are definitely bears in this area. And it's getting late fall, so the bears are trying to fatten up before they hibernate for the winter. So I gotta make some extra noise and make sure I'm not gonna come across one and startle a bear here in the woods. So that's the last thing I want to do. This is just a field of devil's club. This stuff right here is devil's club. It's got these big thorns on it and it hurts when it pokes you. Luckily it's died off mostly, but the stem's still got a lot of thorns on them. This is amazing. I think this is where I'm gonna set up camp. So I think I'm gonna put my shelter right here. And there is a stiff breeze coming off of this lake right now, and it's supposed to be 28 degrees Fahrenheit tonight. So that's gonna be pretty brisk. I do wanna have my shelter facing this way, so I'm gonna build up a wall with a bunch of wood here to block the wind, and that way I can have my fire inside that. It kind of contains the warmth. No matter how hard I try, I always seem to tangle this stuff up. Never fails. One luxury that I think is absolutely worth its weight in gold, at least to me, is a chair. This thing's only a couple pounds and it makes all the difference. I've got a bad knee, so sitting on the ground versus sitting on a chair, it's quite a bit of difference. Now that's what I'm talking about. Think this is gonna work. All right, I'm probably gonna get the sleeping bag out here shortly and let it fluff up as well. It's pretty mild right now. It's actually about 45 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's going to get pretty cold tonight. Forecast says it's supposed to get down to 28 degrees. So I think the next step is to get a fire going so I can get some food cooking because I am getting hungry. So this is a negative 40 degree rated bag. So a little bit overkill for tonight, but rather be overkill than underkill. And this is what I've got, so I'm gonna work with it. Pretty dry wood. So much of this wood along the beach here is just soaking wet or rotten. Trying to get enough firewood that I can wake up in the morning and just start a fire without having to go out and get firewood. Oh, look at that. Looks like coyote poop. Man, I tell you what, getting a fire started changes the vibe immediately. Instantly cozy. Man, I am starving, if you can't tell. Probably gonna blow away in the wind like a potato chip if I don't get something in my belly soon. Nobody can laugh at that but me. I'm not crying, I promise. It's the smoke blowing right in my face. Okay. Whew. Oh. So I am gonna make some shish kebabs with beef, onion, bell pepper, and some mushrooms. Oh, my eyes are burning with smoke. It is so beautiful out here. If I can get dinner done before dark, which probably won't because the shelter took me way longer than it should have, I'd like to cast a line and see if I can catch a fish. There are trout in here, and that'd be a great, I don't know if it'd be a great dessert, but I'd make it a dessert. Another luxury I brought this time is a little backpacking table. Don't judge me. There we go. There's a coyote right over there. Well, that's pretty cool. That coyote poop we saw earlier is probably pretty fresh. And that coyote was probably 30 yards right over there. Ran off into the trees. A little bit of salt and pepper. Garlic powder. A lot of garlic powder, I guess. That's okay, because I love garlic. And a little bit of chili powder, just for good measure. Worked for Jesse Pinkman. It works for me. But I had my skewers soaking out in the lake water for the last 45 minutes so they don't burn up when I put them on the fire. Let's put these puppies together. There's one. You know, that coyote wants some of this too, but he's not getting any. I do got to keep an eye out though. This beach is just crawling with wildlife. There's been moose track and everything all over the place. Got another one. Looks like this is gonna make 3 for me only. Ha! Woo! Ah! Well, I thought I could multitask and fly my drone and cook these at the same time, and I was wrong, but they'll still be good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you burnt kebabs, but they're still gonna be good kebabs. I should stop saying kebab so much. Dang, it's actually pretty good. Most of the mushrooms burnt away and fell off in the fire. That chili powder on the beef, chef's kiss. The temperature's definitely starting to drop. Oh man. I'm really concerned that my tarp shelter is just gonna catch wind and blow away in the middle of the night. And I'm gonna be left there with nothing but a sleeping bag. So for dessert, I've got an apple. That's not an apple, that's a pear. I've got an apple, a pear, some oatmeal, brown sugar, butter, and cinnamon. I'm gonna put that all in foil and let it marinate and into something good, hopefully. Well, just because I know there's bears in this area and I've already seen a coyote, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the electric bear fence. And again, these electric fences aren't guaranteed to stop a bear, but at least it's a little bit extra peace of mind and just another layer of deterrent if one does come into camp. And I know this fence works pretty well because my son Caden zapped himself with it on accident camping one time, and let's just say it works. So this thing's pretty cool. This is the energizer for it. It's got a positive lead that goes down to here and here, and then it's got one ground. The ground goes down to here, and this unit right here runs off of 2 AA batteries, and it puts out 9,500 volts and 0.19 joules of energy. Pretty cool. Weighs 3 pounds. Throw it in your backpack. Again, a little bit extra peace of mind. When you run these things, you just got to make sure that they're not touching the ground or touching any plants or anything, or they'll short out and won't work. So you want the thing to work if it's going to work. I'm trying out a new light, so I apologize in advance if it doesn't look good. I'm gonna find out when I get back home, and if it doesn't look good, then we'll figure something else out. That being said, it's time for some dessert. I should probably wash the raw meat off of this knife before I start doing some more. All right, salmonella is avoided, and we are going to town here. 1 apple. Let's just hope I don't drop all this on the ground. This pear is on its last leg. Pear. I think I'm gonna melt some butter in here, put some, oatmeal. Man, I'm like having brain farts today. All right, got some buttery oats. That's a lot of food. I can hear you judging me here. I can hear it through the screen. Thinking, Justin, holy Nikes. That's a lot of butter and sugar. And you're right. You're not wrong, that's for sure. Let's top it off with some cinnamon. That's a lot of cinnamon. That was too much cinnamon. You can judge me now, because that was a lot. The sugar, I don't know, it's about right. I hope this turns out as, although I overate for dinner with those skewers, I'm suddenly hungry seeing this, so I'm gonna put this on the fire and see what happens. Hot! Why not touch the coals first, Justin? That's the smart thing to do. Okay, we're cooking. All right, let's see if this dessert is ready. Sounding pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna consider that done. That's not too shabby looking. This dang smoke is killing me when it blows the wrong way. Ha! Look at that. It's that spoon that I made on a solo camp out a few months ago, I guess at this point. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculously good and super unhealthy. Well, so much for fishing tonight. That's all right, I'll do it in the morning. Setting everything up took a little longer than expected today. All right, I couldn't help it. I'm gonna have to try to fish a little bit here. So I got some roe, which you're probably not gonna be able to see because it's dark out, and some weight. I'm gonna throw it out there and see what happens. It's a little bit sketchy with that light in my face. I can't see anything around me. And this is a time where bears could be on the prowl. Oh, up. Think I'm getting a bite. Got to keep blocking the light so I can see down the beach here. Make sure there's no animals coming this way. I'm gonna go ahead and do this in the morning. It'll be a lot more enjoyable in the daylight. Well, it's starting to get pretty late. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night and hit the sack, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Boiled some water, put it in an Algene, put it inside my sock here. I'm gonna put it in my bag, get it nice and toasty. See you guys in the morning. Morning. You ever wake up on the beach of a lake somewhere covered in ice and think, yep, this is how normal people spend their weekends? Me either. It is beautiful outside right now, though. Just kind of taking a moment to be grateful. Mostly that a bear didn't use me as a pillow last night. Current temperature is somewhere between brisk and frigid. It's actually 26 degrees Fahrenheit. Inside this bag, it's like 75 degrees though. It's nice. Man, that lake was just crashing all night long. And now it's not quite glass, but it's really, really calm. Now I can actually do a little bit of fishing and hopefully catch something. First things first, I always keep it close by. Coffee. And before that, fire. Well, while that fire gets up and going, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cast a line out here with some roe on it and just let it sit out there. See if I can't pick up a lake trout. I'm just gonna leave the bail unlatched. That way if something takes off with it, it doesn't realize it's on the line. And if I see it, I can go catch it. Well, I got a fishing line out in the water. Got a nice smoky fire because I just smothered it. Got some water boiling for breakfast and coffee. Life is good. So breakfast this morning, we're gonna go dehydrated, peak refuel, creamy peaches and oats. This package is only 1,010 calories. So of course I'm gonna eat the whole thing. I mean, you can't waste, right? So that means I'm pretty much limited to like one saltine cracker for the rest of the day to stay within my calorie limit. This little bluebird is, he's interested. Anyway, this is looking awfully tasty. So time for some breakfast. 1 1/3 cup of boiling water. In my experience, 1 1/3 cup in these equals 1 cup, as they end up a little soupy. We're just gonna eyeball it anyway. The trick is gonna be to not pour the boiling water over the top of my hand like I did last night when I was filling my Nalgene for my sleeping bag. That was a rude awakening. Let's see if we can do this without burning ourselves. Oh yeah, it's like we're pro. See if we got anything. Nope, just a bunch of campfire smoke. This little frozen body of water, with the temperature starting to warm up as the sun comes up, it keeps settling the ice, and it has startled the heck out of me like 4 times now. That's some instant coffee, some vanilla powdered creamer, and we got coffee and charcoal. But that's okay. Fiber. Oh, man. Oh, I love coffee in the morning. So I've fished this lake a handful of times and I've never caught anything in it. So anybody from Alaska or that's been here and recognizes this lake, let me know in the comments below if you've ever caught a fish out of here. I sure would like to make that happen. I know they're in here. All right, it's been 10 minutes. See what we're working with here. That actually looks good, sort of. There we go. Better make it an even 1,300 calories. That was good. Oh, I was hung up on the bottom the whole time. No wonder I didn't get anything. Well, there you go. Leave no trace. Man, this was a beautiful camp. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. And if you like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe because we've got a lot more coming up. We've got several different camping lists on our YouTube channel to check out. Thank you guys for watching.